In this tutorial, I'll show you how to draw this beautiful decorative design. We'll go through everything step by step together, so stay tuned and draw along with me. Hi, and welcome to Draw Tut. On my channel, you'll find a variety of drawing tutorials and all kinds of creative ideas. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel to get your daily dose of inspiration from me. But now, let's get started with the tutorial. First, we're going to begin by making a sketch. So, you'll need a pencil to start, and then just sketch out a box here, just like I'm doing. Try to use as little pressure as possible on your pencil, so you can easily erase the lines later on. Now go ahead and draw a few wave shapes, just like I'm doing here. Okay? They can be a little messy and get a bit smaller as they go into the background. Now, in the background, just sketch in a few mountains, just like I'm doing here. And then add a bit of snow on top of the mountains. So draw in a few edges to show the snow as well. For the next step, let's grab a black felt tip pen. I'm using one that's not water soluble, so it'll be easier to color in with a marker in a moment. Now, instead of outlining the box shape as I did before, I'm just starting directly from the lines themselves and carefully drawing everything out like this. Here too, I'm simply following my sketch. Alright, now let's add the waves. Now, what I need is a slightly thinner fineliner. In this case, I'm just using a 0.7, and with it, I'm going to draw some lines on the mountains, starting from the edges. I'm drawing them straight, but I break them up here and there. And sometimes I add a few in between as well. Now, for the waves, I go in and draw some lines within the waves too. And just like before, I had little breaks here as well. I always draw these lines only up to the edge. Basically, we've now finished the drawing for the most part. Now I'm going to erase the sketch around it. So that means I'm basically erasing the initial sketch. And what we want to do now is add a bit of color to the mix. So I'm going to grab a marker. That's why I mentioned earlier that it's better to use pens that aren't water soluble. And now I'm going to draw in the sun here, letting it extend into the picture. So first, I'll sketch it out. So, draw a sketch of a circle. Then I would lightly erase the sketch here a bit. Just enough so I can still see it. And now I'll take the brightest marker I have and simply draw over it, right? That could be yellow, or it could be orange. I'm going to use a bright orange here. And now I'll just trace over the circle. And then simply fill it in. And there you have it. Our drawing is finished. Like I said, you can make this element here a little lighter, since it's still glowing a bit, or you can draw it a bit darker if you want. You can also play around with other colors. For example, by using some complementary colors here, or by coloring the water in a light shade, right? That means you can basically use a light blue down here and color in the water with it as well. With that, we're done with the design, and now you can easily recreate the whole thing yourself. As I mentioned, if you use a bit of complementary colors, the whole thing will look even more vibrant. Just give it a try yourself, and of course, you can do the same thing with other designs too. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because that's where you'll get your daily dose of new inspiration and drawing tutorials. Also, don't forget to check out drawda.com. There you'll find even more tutorials and, of course, comprehensive drawing courses. But no matter what you do, I wish you lots of fun drawing.